ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Senior Night here at Dedham Gymnasium. It's great to have you with us. Tonight we gather to celebrate not only our fantastic seniors, but also the many people who have supported them over the years, driving to practices and games, watching and cheering over the course of hundreds of sets of volleyball. We're going to begin tonight's Senior Night ceremonies by welcoming our neighboring rivals, the Dedham Marauders, and paying tribute to their senior class in 2026. Without further ado, number 1, Sarah Walsh. Number 3, Lyda Jackson. Number 4, Donica O'Sullivan. Number 8, Mary Lupianes. Number 9, Jameson Quinn. Number 10, Megan McNamara. And number 15, Jocelyn Roberts. Westwood head coach J.C. Whalen has provided heartfelt tributes to each senior on this year's team. If you have not yet, I invite you to pick up a copy of the game program, because each of those tributes are included in the program, along with rosters for both squads. It is our honor to pass along J.C.'s thoughts to you on this special night. And we start our Westwood senior salutes with number 3, Mimi Damian. Mimi has been a constant source of positivity and effort throughout her time with Westwood Volleyball. Her versatility and willingness to take on new challenges have made her stand out in every role she has played. It is never easy to make changes as a senior, but Mimi has embraced every opportunity with a genuine desire to grow as a player and teammate. Her attitude has a calming effect on those around her, and her steady presence makes the team stronger. Whether she's on the court or supporting from the sidelines, Mimi gives her full effort and shows what it means to be a true teammate. Her commitment and spirit have left a mark on the program, and we will miss her warmth and positivity every single day. We invite Mimi's parents, family, and friends to join on the court for a photo with Mr. Mal. Her hustle and enthusiasm lift everyone around her, and her singing keeps the gym full of energy. When Anna's at practice or in a game, the team knows it will be a good day. Her teammates clearly recognize her impact as shown by her selections as player of the game and teammate of the week this season. In a senior class filled with strong passers, Anna continues to make the most of every opportunity while celebrating her teammates with genuine joy. We will truly and deeply miss her presence, her spirit, and the light she brings to our program. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna Beaumont. Up next, when the co-captains, number 7, Todd Lodomingo. Todd brings a quiet confidence to the board that sets the tone for everyone around her. As the captain, she leads with care and determination, always pushing herself and her teammates to meet the standards she believes they can reach. Last year at tryouts, she made the bold choice to step into the role of setter, and she hasn't looked back since. After learning from the talented seniors before her, she's become one of the most skilled setters in the league. Her smooth hands and quick decisions guide the team through every play, and her signature lefty serve has left more than a few opponents guessing. Todd leads with honesty and grit, but she also brings joy and warmth to every practice and match. We'll miss her smile, her sense of humor, steady presence she has brought to Westwood Volleyball. Ladies and gentlemen, top Rodrigo. We'll now shift to the other co-captain, number 22, Olivia Leiden. I first spoke to Olivia as a freshman on JV, and it was clear right away that she had something special. Her drive and natural ability stood out from the start. Over the years, she's grown into a confident, steady leader who sets the tone for everyone around her. Her blocking is fantastic, her serve one of the most dangerous weapons in the league. That same serve sealed the win over Hopkinton in last year's Elite Eight, sending Westwood to its first ever state semifinal appearance. Libby's determination and love of the game have shaped this program in lasting ways. I will miss her presence on the court and the strength she brings to every moment as our captain, but I am so grateful to have been her coach. And I'm grateful to be your dad. Ladies and gentlemen, are we wrapping up? With number 15, Samara Maroon. Samara is the perfect example of how hard work and dedication leads to success. The role of a defensive specialist can be a thankless one, but she embraces it with energy and focus. She never lets mistakes linger and always brings a steady mindset to every match. In a senior class full of talented defensive players, Samara has proven herself to be a true asset through her consistency and heart. Her positive yet determined demeanor makes her a joy to coach, and her teammates look up to her both on and off the court. That respect is clear through her selections as player of the game and teammate of the week. We will miss Samara's smile and her perfect dime passes, but we are so grateful to have had her as part of Westwood Volleyball for the past 4 years. Samara Maroon and the entire class of 2025.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Oh man, the tone has been set early. We had a Whitney Houston national anthem, which is one of the greatest versions you'll ever hear of the national anthem. I believe it was at a Super Bowl, one of the Super Bowls in the early 90s.
Yep.
Outstanding. I got Chris Stapleton up there too. He's got a great national
That
anthem.
was a great one.
Yeah. There's been some fantastic ones, but a great one chosen tonight by Tom Leiden, the PA tonight for the Wolverines. Also a father celebrating senior night, his daughter, Libby Leiden, number 22 in the starting lineup, as well as Veronica Reeves, Samara Maroon, Tav Lodovico, Anna Beaumont, Mimi Damien, and Lulu Fenton. And then switching in is senior Anna Beaumont, swapping out Veronica Reeves. We have all of the seniors on the court. Love to see it. Tav Lodovico going to do the honors. Dedham sends it over. Beaumont, the dig, Lodovico setting it. Fenton going across court a little bit too strong there. First point to Dedham. There was some good symmetry there by the Wolverines with the dig, the set, and the kill attempt. It was basically how it was going the other night, which was beautiful to see. The timing, it's an art. And there they go, doing it again. Leiden sends it over the net. Defended nicely by Dedham. Dedham going to chip it over. That's by number 9, Jamison Quinn. Damian trying to get it over the net, hits the net, and a point again for Dedham. They take an early 2-0 lead. So starting lineups for the Dedham Marauders. Number 1, Sarah Walsh. Number 3, Lily Jackson. Number 8, Mary Lupianes. Number 9, Jamison Quinn. Number 10, Megan McNamara. Number 13, Giovanna Oliveira. And number 14, Jillian Landers. Dedham with a 3-0 lead here early. They're looking to get off to a hot start and get the first 3 points. But, you know, senior night does take a little bit to get into game mode. It's an emotional night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we also spent extra time doing pregame ceremonies as well. So like you said, you know, you're getting into game mode, starting to kind of get into I think the Wolverines will. You know, I think a lot of the things, too, we've seen, like right there.
There we go. Lulu Fenton with the kill. And I was going to say it all starts with your first kill. And there we go. Fenton on the board with the kill for the Wolverines. And she's going to be the first server. Actually, no. Lodovico was the first server. She will be the second server for the Wolverines on the line. She was player of the game along with Samara Maroon in the Hopkinton game. And it's a great serve by her. That's returned by the libero for Dedham, Jillian Landers, but unable to get a third hand on it. And a point for the Wolverines. Ace for Fenton.
Fenton and Maroon both, like you said, in that game previously, just had such an impact on the game. Lulu Fenton, especially with the kills, that's been her specialty all season. We've seen time and time again that has come in big for the Wolverines.
Oh, big serve that ricochets immediately over the net on the return. Dedham looking to go far side. Beaumont gets under it. Damian gets it over the net and gets the point. And the Wolverines celebrating. They've tied it up at 3. So Wolverines go down 3 and then get 3 to tie it up at 3 apiece. Fenton again. And that one is long. Dedham will get the ball and they have the point. So they take the lead 4-3. Serve going to come from senior Sarah Walsh. Great job by Lodovico on the offhand. Gets it over the net after a return by Beaumont. Leiden gets the block. Wolverines able to settle it. And then tipped over the net by Herlihy. Nope, that was Maroon, excuse me.
Wolverines wanted a call there. They saw a double tap at the net.
Yeah. I didn't recognize Maroon for a second. She's not in the libero jersey. And then a kill by Leiden. Ties it up at 4. I didn't recognize Samara Maroon without the libero jersey on.
No, tonight that's Anna Beaumont.
Yeah. So now the Wolverines on the court with no libero jersey, which you don't really see too often. And that one is long. So point to Dedham. Dedham takes a 1-point lead, up 5-4. Beaumont coming back in. Leiden coming out.
A little back and forth early here at the first set.
Oh, great dig by Fenton. It was a high serve, able to locate it and keep it alive. Set for Reeves. She got it over the net, well defended by Dedham. And Reeves with the block at the net. Great block. You see it in all forms. You see the block where it's like, you know, hitting a wall, and then that was just She just went up and got it, and just a nice touch to put it in open space and get the point for the Wolverines.
And that's something she's done well all season. She's had big blocks and big moments to swing momentum back into Westwood's favor.
Damien on the line. Dedham looking to adjust, and they can't. Point for Westwood. They weren't able to get that ball in a place to set up the hitters, and knocked it in the net. Westwood has the lead, 6-5. Damien again. Turned by Libero, set. Kill attempt is long. There's Riley Fitzpatrick, a little long on that attempt. Point for Westwood. Damien again, looking for 3 in a row. That's a good serve. Oh, Reeves again. Dominant early here at the net for the Wolverines. She's having some fun with teammates Samara Maroon and Tav Lodovico. That's a great serve, had a lot of dip to it. And a long kill attempt, point for Westwood. 9-5. Damien again, she's rifled off, I think, the last 5.
Yeah. Westwood.
Terrific job by the senior on senior night, no less, Evan. It's a good one.
Got to imagine the seniors playing with a little more intensity here. Last home game of the regular season for them. And
Damien with the dig, Reeves.
They're looking
able
to
to
make
help
every
out
moment
there.
count.
Beaumont gets under it. Set by Lodovico. Maroon gets it over the net. Gonna try far side Dedham on a kill and unable to get a good piece of the ball, and that's going to be at another Westwood point. So 10-5 Wolverines after starting off 0-3.
A great way to bounce back. You know, you go down 3-0 early here, and you know you've only let Dedham to 2 points, and you've continued to grow something here.
Damien looking for 7 in a row. She gets it. Incredible. Damien, their serve whisperer for the Wolverines right now. It's a good one. Dug by Jillian Landers, and then they're going to volley over the net. Fenton. Lodovico on the set, and Reeves gets the kill. A nice soft kill. Found the location, the soft spot on the court, and gets the kill. And the timeout called by Dedham as Westwood takes a 7-point lead, up 12-5 here early in set number 1. So great start for the Wolverines after going down 0-3 to kick off the game, and then really starting to get their game going.
And it's really been led by the 9-point run by Mimi Denton at the serve line. What a great run she's had. You know, really turned it around for the Wolverines here. And you know, it started off kind of back and forth, but you got something going at the serve line. That's big. Also big, Veronica Reeves at the net.
Yes.
2 blocks already and a kill. You know, that's what we said in the last game too against Hopkinton. The big thing there was net presence. Yeah. That's big in any game, any volleyball game. But you're seeing it here emphasized tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've trying to do soft touches over the net, and she's just going up and getting it. She's going up to the rim to make sure she's getting hands on it and getting the ball down. So it's not just the traditional blocks at the net. She's making the athletic blocks. And Dedham gets a point, and that's going to end the 9-point run by the Wolverines with Damien on the line. The serve is going to come from the Dedham libero, number 14, Jillian Landers, the junior. And that goes into the net.
But it was a good timeout call by Coach Anderson for the Marauders there. That did slow down Westwood's run, slow down the momentum, and you are able to get a little bit of offense going. Serving can go your way, but you've slowed down that Wolverine attack if you're the Marauders, which was key there.
Samara Maroon, the co-player of the game from the Hopkinton game, on the line. That's a good serve, had some nice dip to it. Forces Dedham to just send it over. You know it's a good serve when they can't get a kill attempt out of it. Reeves into space. It has been all Reeves this first set so far, as she is feeling it right now. Maroon again. That was a great serve. Looked like it was going out, but dipped right down, and there you go. Another one where unable to really set up a kill. Reeves at the net, and that, I think it caught a piece of the net as well as a Dedham player's hand, and that's a point for Dedham. They get their 7th point, and they're 7 behind Westwood with their 14-point lead. Looking to cut into it. Served by number 8, Mary Lupianes. Lodovico on the set. Reeves gets the kill. My goodness, and she's gonna sub out with Libby Leiden coming in and get a well-deserved rest.
Well earned there. She's been on fire this game so far.
And a Beaumont on the line. That's a knuckler. Not much movement on that one. Oh, great job there by Lodovico, able to get the block as it was ricocheting towards the floor. Got it over the net, but then Dedham able to get the point immediately after it went over to get their 8th point. Number 13 subbing in Giovanna Oliveira, subbing in for number 17, Riley Fitzpatrick. And that's a net infraction. Gonna be a point for the Wolverines.
And the Wolverines getting the serve there, preventing an ace, because that took a hit off the top of the net. We've seen many times that throw off the Wolverine
the
players.
slam dunk.
Yeah.
Lodovico with a great serve. Oh, and the kill right there on, what do they call that? The tool, I believe. That was by number 10, Megan McNamara. Gets one back for Dedham. Lyda Jackson. Beaumont on the dig. Lodovico sets it for Fenton going cross court. Dedham able to get a piece of it. They got to get it over the net. They do. Beaumont able to track it down. Lodovico setting again. Leiden on the kill. She gets it. Leiden getting the momentum back in Westwood's favor after a couple Dedham points. Just beautiful when you see the set where it's a dig, a set, and a kill. There's nothing more symmetric in the sport when you see all those three in one hard-earned point. So Dedham gets a point on an unforced turnover by the Wolverines. And another one. So 2 free points for Dedham as they get to their 11th point. Unforced error, excuse me, was the word I was thinking. My brain is mush right now after a senior week of games.
It's a busy slate this time of year for us. We're going between.
We got another one tomorrow night.
Yeah, boys soccer should be a fun one.
Leiden with the kill! I get ahead of myself sometimes in the kills where, you know, that ball was still in the air technically. You know, I don't think Usain Bolt was going to be able to chase that one down and get a hand on it.
It'd be a Sports Center top 10 play if someone could, though. So.
Oh, that would be a Westwood, that would be a Wolverine Report play of the year, even if it wasn't a Westwood play.
Well, I'll throw back to Dedham last year. We had a player who had
Nicole Andrews.
Yeah, she had a top 10 play.
And a kill by the Wolverines. Mimi Damien with the kill. Their teammates are fired up, giving her a congratulations out there. Yeah, I mean, Evan, I would not know the name Nicole Andrews if it wasn't for the viral Nicole Andrews catch. Leiden on the serve line. Oh, it was a big kill for Dedham, and they get the point. But there was a great point made by, so head coach J.C. Whalen did a write-up for all of the seniors, and she had specific details about them, you know, and what it means to her to coach them, and what you know type of player they were, teammate they are. And one of the things she said about Libby Leiden was great serves, and she specifically talked about the serve to send Westwood to the semifinals, which was an unbelievable memory for not only Westwood Volleyball, but the Leiden family. But that serve was incredible. And, just a great insert that J.C. Whalen did for the seniors, talking about them and, highlighting specific things in there that are certainly near and dear to the Wolverines and also the families. Mimi Damien on the line. Dedham able to cut it to within 6. So doing their part. Trying to cut into it. And a great serve by Damien gets the ace. That one fell right off the table. That was beautiful. There's no chance there. It was over the net and then boom, right on the floor. He's going to run it back. This one's able to be returned. Jillian Landers. Fitzpatrick blocked, but it's going to be a Dedham point. Went out of bounds. Riley Fitzpatrick, the player on the far side, she's got some ups. She's got a couple kills tonight. Keep an eye on her. She's got some good talent. Serve coming off the hand of Jillian Landers. The libero. That one is low, so an unforced error by Dedham gives Westwood back a point and gets Westwood to within 3 of winning the first set. Samara Maroon on the line. Damien to Lodovico to Reeves, and the Wolverines get the point. That wasn't perfect, but great adjustments to be able to just find a way to get it close to the net to then have the opportunity to send it over the net, and Reeves gets the point. Maroon again. That's dug by Jillian Landers. Sent over the net by number 3, Lyda Jackson. Lodovico looking for Fenton and too strong. 23-14 Wolverines. Dedham going to have the serve here in the first set at Bader Gymnasium on senior night. Evan Cardamino on camera and microphone. Morgan Donahue here on microphone. Delighted to bring Westwood girls volleyball action here on Westwood Media Center. Fenton with the kill! And she gets the Wolverines to within 1 for the set point. Leiden coming back on the court. Reeves coming off. And we got all 5 seniors on the court right now. Beaumont, nice serve. Sent over by Jackson. Great play by Maroon, able to get the knuckles under the ball. Great effort by Dedham, hit the light, and that is going to be the point that gets the Wolverines the first set, 25-14. We're going to switch sides. We'll be right back for the start of the second set.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Take a quick look at that light. That is shaking because that was hit on the last point, the set point for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines getting a little home court advantage with the catwalk conditions here, just like Tropicana Field for the Tampa Bay Rays. And that was how the first set ended, with the Wolverines winning 25-14. And they are now going to go left to right across your screen here in the second set at Bader Gymnasium. Evan, what are your thoughts so far from the first set?
Well, the Wolverines are humming. They're fired up. You can tell they came out fired up for senior night. How could you not be, especially in a night like tonight? But a big thing I liked was, it's funny, we're talking about senior night, but I'm going to talk about the non-seniors for a second. Lulu Fenton and Veronica Reeves have had two big first sets there. Veronica had the net with a lot of blocks, and Lulu with the kills. So for those two, that's been the biggest highlight, I think, so far. But on top of that, they're just playing with an aggression, and they're playing fired up. And, that's what you really look for in the Wolverines. That's what you want to see out of any team. And so far, they're humming.
They are. Seniors really highlighting tonight, and Veronica Reeves. That's the story. If I wrote the story right now, seniors shine, and Reeves dominant.
Well, I'll give a shout out to the seniors on that last kill. They're all 5 seniors were out on the court too. Were. So the big thing I want to highlight is that
we got a little ring around the rosy going on over by the Wolverines bench. They like to have fun. They know how to stay loose. It's great.
You love the energy they have. The Benergy, as the girls soccer team coined, that we have taken from them, as Westwood doesn't. I thought that Dedham got that over somehow.
Yeah,
but the Benergy's been great. It always is here.
It is. Well, I think other teams have taken note that it's important to have the they give an award at the Oscars for what? Best supporting cast?
Best supporting actor and actress.
Yeah. So that's
key.
It's in anything in life, you need a good team. Oh, and Leiden with a kill. She saw the defender right at the net there with her, and just little flick to the left where there was open space, and gets the great kill. Very, very smart play, instinctual play with, half a second to make that decision. And that's why she is the player she is, and she wears the C on the jersey. Metaphorically, they don't have the C's on the jerseys, but everyone knows who the captains are for your Wolverines. And that get in? Yes! Fenton gets that in for the Wolverine point.
We were talking just a moment ago about players who were big in the first set. And I have one more to mention, Mimi Damien as well, with the 9-point run for the Wolverines that really helped cement that first set for them. So that's going to be big, too, to get if you can get a couple of players like Damien on the net as Leiden goes for the kill there.
Great job there by number 3, Lyda Jackson on the block. She was ready for that.
But if you can get someone on your serve line like Damien, going and getting those runs for you, that's huge for the Wolverines.
That was huge. She had a bunch of aces in there, but it was not just the aces. It was difficult job to try and get a couple returns together or even set up a kill. They couldn't even get kill attempts on that, as Dedham got another point there. Westwood 3, Dedham 2 here early in the second set. Wolverines up 1-0. Serve off the hand of Jackson. Beaumont with the dig. Fenton looking to kill, and too high, too far. We're knotted up at 3, or no, Dedham up 4-2, so I had the score backwards. I thought Westwood was up 3-2. It is Dedham 4, Westwood 2. Jackson to serve again. Beaumont on the dig. Lodovico went far side to Damien. Damien, nice play to get over the net. And good eyes by the Wolverines as they let that one go long. Those are the difficult ones where they're shoulder level, where you can certainly get a hand on it, but having good eyes to know that that one is going long and going to be a point for you. Earned one there. Westwood gets to within 1, but an unforced error there, unable to get it over the net. Gives Dedham their 5th point. Sarah Walsh, senior for Dedham. Nice dig by Maroon. Back to Maroon from a set by Lodovico. Kill attempt. Fenton there, and then sent over the net by Lodovico. Blocked by Leiden. Set by Lodovico, sent over by Damien. Some great, smart, quick decisions by the Wolverines. I'm going to go far side to Maroon and blocked by Dedham for the point. That was a great volley where it was some difficult plays made easy, looked easy by both teams. Wolverines, they're able to get that over. So they said that hit a piece of the Dedham player, point for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines hit it 4 times, but after the third one, it hit a Dedham player, which counts for Wolverines to start over. So because of that, that is going to be a Wolverines point because Dedham hit it in the net right after. Look at me, sounding like potentially I know something about volleyball.
Well, when we have Tom Leiden with us, we've picked up a thing or two from him.
And I also may be wrong, too. So who the heck knows? You know, we're going with it. A point for Dedham. Anna Beaumont subbing in for Livy Leiden. Dedham has the 3-point lead. That is a fastball serve. Great job by Maroon to get hands on it. Dedham chips it over the net. Beaumont going to set it in the air and then sent over by Damien, but I believe an infraction, 2-hand by Damien, and point for Dedham. Dedham up 4 points, 8-4. Wasting no time on the serve. Reeves with the kill attempt. Dedham forced to scatter and boom! Creates a chaos after the kill. They were chasing it around, couldn't get their bearings. But, I mean, I got to call that a kill because that kill alone just wasn't returnable after a couple attempts. Damien, beautiful serve. Last minute dip on it. Tip over the net and great opportunity, or great effort by Beaumont and Fenton diving for it. And ultimately hits the paint and point for Dedham. Dedham back up to a 4-point lead, 9-5. Serve coming from Jillian Landers. Into the net. Westwood gonna get the ball back. Samara Maroon, the senior. So valuable in that Hopkinton game on the back line. Some difficult serves. Well, Hopkinton got sharpshooters for servers. And a little miscommunication there for the Wolverines. Dedham point. They get to the 10th point first and have a 4-point lead, 10-6.
A little bit back and forth right now. We're seeing both teams going a point here, a point there.
Lupiana on the serve. Lodovico going to set it far side for Fenton with the kill. That was beautiful. That was not an easy set. You had Lodovico in the center of the court. She set that far side, and, you know, not too many sets that Fenton can't handle. She still can get a fastball on him. It could be high, could be low, could be left, could be right. She's going to get it over the net with some authority. And there we go. Lodovico to Fenton. And she gets the kill again! The game can be poetic sometimes, Evan. As it's a fun game sometimes. You call it and things happen, and you know, there used to be the saying in sales, you call someone who was thinking about, you know, your business or your product, and they would say, your ears are ringing. And it's funny how in sports you call a name and you make reference to something, and then boom, it happens right in the call. Well, Beaumont on the serve line. Westwood now within 1. Good serve by Beaumont. Them trying to get things going, but unable to get the rhythm on the return. And volley it back over, Maroon. And set by Lodovico. Leiden lobs it over. And then big time presence at the net. Leiden with Lodovico, and Dedham unable to get that over them and right into the net. Wolverine point knotted up at 10 now.
Well, Westwood's gone on a 4-point run here. That's one of the few things we haven't seen this set yet, as the teams start to get on a run, and Westwood's getting
There
a
they
run
go.
going here, make it 5 points.
They take their first lead here in the second set, up 11-10.
That's been the thing we really haven't seen is, getting a run going. First set we saw Mimi Damien get it, and then it was kind of back and forth for the rest of the set. And then
the Beaumonts have the big heads of Anna Beaumont up in the top level. Fenton, is that in? No. So anytime Maddie's making a play, you see the heads pop up, and pretty cool. You see that fun stuff you see on senior nights. So knotted up 11-11. Lodovico. Leiden with the kill. Captain to captain kill. Coming in for Dedham is number 13, Giovanna Oliveira. Replacing number 17, Riley Fitzpatrick. Lodovico on the serve, and she gets the ace. We've seen her rifle off a bunch in a row. She had 16 against Millis. A lot of movement on that one. Great play by Beaumont. Fenton with the kill, and that was a terrific block by number 10, Megan McNamara. Did that go to Westwood?
yes, it went outside.
So it was that powerful. My goodness, it was that powerful of a kill that it went outside the line on the far side. I haven't seen that very often. Point again for the Wolverines. So let's talk through that again real quick. So Fenton goes up to make for the kill attempt on the right side of the court.
Yes.
And the block happens on the right side of the court.
McNamara blocked it.
But the ball literally went 25 feet left out of bounds.
Right, but yes.
That's incredible. That's power.
Yeah, no, it was. I honestly, too, when I first saw it,
Yeah.
I kind of expected it to go to Dedham,
Yeah,
too, because it
that
was a
ball.
powerful kill, but it was just too far out of bounds, and Westwood comes away with the point, but they're starting to get their runs going, Now we're sitting on a, 4-point run from when we were last tied up 11-11. But, that's what Westwood's been doing really well is, just getting it tied up and staying in it. So, for the Wolverines, the big thing is just continuing that run.
Lodovico back on the line. I think she has a 2-point streak going.
4-point.
4-point. Thank you, Evan. And then
5.
5. There we go. Gets the ace for Lodovico.
One of the things we talk a lot about with Lodovico's serve is because she serves left, the ball spins
Yes.
differently than what most people are used to. Most athletes that come through here are used to a righty serve, so it spins differently. So for Lodovico, it's easier to get an ace when, players aren't really expecting or used to that sort of spin.
It's very difficult because it's a softer one too. So it's usually when you get in a hard spinner, it's coming in hot. Those soft ones, and like that was a soft one right there off the side of the hand. That's an unforced error. Point for Westwood. Westwood 17, Dedham 12. Lulu Fenton. Little dump pass, but Westwood there, and then hit into the net by Damien, and that's a point for Dedham. Dedham within 4. We have a whistle on the field.
That's be an infraction on Westwood, so
Yeah.
that'll be a point for
Yep.
the Marauders, but not quite sure what the call was there.
No. Served by Dedham. Maroon on the dig. Lodovico to Leiden. And well played. Great touch at the net. Had a couple different options. You can go with the fastball, you can go deep, and she just found that pocket for the point. Gets to the Wolverines to 18, and she's on the serve line. And here we go, one of the best servers in the TVL, and that's why. Just a terrific serve. Gets the ace. Wolverines 19 point. Tough one to return there. That was a nice shot by Dedham. And they get the point. They get their 15th point. The Wolverines 19 points to Dedham's 15.
Dedham's battling back in the second set.
Yeah, they're chipping away.
They're
Staying
keeping
alive.
the fight.
That was a great serve, an even better return by Maroon. Damien sends it over the net. Gonna try and set it on the far side. Good return by Westwood. They're gonna look to set up Maroon. We got a whistle and point for the Wolverines. Net infraction, I believe. So Westwood gets their 20th. Damien on the serve. Set by Sarah Walsh. Over by Fitzpatrick. Wow, great hit by Maroon, and then Reeves at the net. And it looks like point for Dedham. Westwood at the net. Reeves was at the net ready, but I think she may have hit the net.
I will say one of the things I've noticed is in the past couple games, I'm sure this is probably just with it being a late season, the game's meaning a little more. A lot of more net infractions called on both Westwood and opposing teams. I think it's one of those things that, early on in the season you don't call it too often, but now where the games are starting to have more of an impact in terms of your
Maroon with the kill. Yeah, I think teams get anxious around the net.
Yeah.
It's a high-scoring area. So, it's your eyes get big when you're around the net looking to get a big kill, a big point. That's where you see the most points happen are around the net. That one's out of play. Point for Westwood on the ace. Mara Maroon had the kill and then the ace, back to back. Beaumont, nice play. Fenton gets it over the net. Oh, great play again by Beaumont, but no one there to track it down and get it over the net. Dedham point, they're 17th. Dedham keeping it close. They're 5 points from the Wolverines. Wolverines 3 points away from set number 2. Oh, great play. Wolverines rally and get it over the net after a great block at the net by Dedham. And a solid hit by Dedham. Took a ricochet where there was an open space on the court for the Wolverines, and they get a point, and they're within 4. Lupianes. Maroon gets it airborne. Lodovico over to Fenton. That one's long. Dedham within 3. Lupianes again. Maroon again. Oh, Lodovico with the dump. Dedham there and ready. And then the tip over the net, effective for the Marauders to get their 20th point, and that's going to be a timeout called by the Wolverines. We'll take a quick break here, folks. You're watching Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Girls Volleyball. We'll be right back after a quick message.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Dedham's got the ball. They are 2 behind the Wolverines. Westwood up 22-20 here in the second set. The Wolverines up 1-0. Kudos to Dedham, or shout out to Dedham, able to work their way into this match, or into this set, excuse me. Beaumont, nice dig. Reeves at the net, that's blocked. Westwood able to keep it alive. Dedham volleys it over, Maroon, a dig. You're gonna set it over to Fenton on the far side, and she gets the kill! The kill machine, Lulu Fenton. A critical kill as Dedham got to within 2 of the Wolverines. Wolverines call a timeout, and a well-planned timeout to get the first point immediately coming out of it. Beaumont, nice clean serve. Fenton there on the dig. Leiden at the net. And gets the point. That was such a difficult one to return. So smart at the net. She just sent that sideways within the sidelines. And they were able to get a hand on it, but unable to get a rally on it. And another point for the Wolverines, and they take the second set 25-20. And a great finish. Dedham was able to get to within 2. The Wolverines responded out of that timeout to then get the second set win to go up 2-0. And we will take a quick break as we will kick off the third set after a quick message from our sponsors. You're watching Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Girls Volleyball.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Wolverines take the first 2 sets. The first one 25-14, the second one 25-20. And they are back on the right side of the benches where they are most comfortable. You know, that's where they normally sit, and you know, feeling pretty good after 2 sets so far. And the seniors playing terrific. Some great complimentary play as well by Lulu Fenton as well as Veronica Reeves. And it's been a fun night so far, celebrating these seniors, and they're doing it what they've been doing all year, and even extending far beyond that with their contributions over the last several years here with the girls volleyball program. And fun night to encapsulate all that.
Well, you got to imagine they're pretty energetic here, entering the 3rd set, a potential game-deciding set for the Wolverines. They're potentially last one at home, and like you mentioned, you know, this is for a lot of these seniors, you know, years of work, years of dedication leading up to this moment. So, you know, they're energetic, they're positive, and I'm sure they're feeling like they're a playoff team ready to extend that playing streak a little longer, and they get the first point there. But
right off the bat, Lodovico with the ace.
But no, the Wolverines looking to finish this game and finish it strong.
Yep. Oh, Lodovico with another one. Back-to-back aces for the senior captain. That one was a soft serve, but so much spin that it just took off after the initial contact. It's almost like those ping pong serves you get, and it's got all that spin on it, and it just picks up more speed after contact. Another good serve. 3 in a row by Lodovico.
And they're fired up.
Yes, they are.
The first 2 sets, I'll point out, Dedham got first draw there in the first 2 sets. This 3rd set here, Westwood's taken the early lead.
Lodovico looking for 4. That is outside, and that is going to be a point for Dedham. Riley Fitzpatrick to serve for the Marauders. Catches the net. Wolverines play it after a great dig by Anna Beaumont. Anna Beaumont, another great play. Able to get a hand on it, let the Wolverines settle it, and they get it over the net. Beaumont again. Oh, what a play. What a job by Anna Beaumont. 3 dives on the back line to keep it alive and earn the point for the Wolverines. Remember that one. What an individual effort. And Dedham going to make some substitutions. So oncoming for Dedham, number 13, Giovanni Oliveira. Going to replace Riley Fitzpatrick. Fenton serving for the Wolverines. Oh, Maroon is able to get a left hand on that one. And then Dedham gets it over the net for the point. For their second point. Westwood has a 4-2 lead here in the 3rd set, up 2 sets to nothing. Ida Jackson, great effort there by Fenn. Dumped over the net by Lodovico. Dedham forced to volley it. Oh, and a miscommunication there, hits the ground, and point for Dedham. Dedham gets their 3rd point. Dedham's a feisty team, scrappy.
They certainly are, and they haven't really ever been out of it this game at all either. You know, I mean, I know it's up, Westwood's up 2 sets to nothing, but they've fought the entire time, and that's going to go to Dedham. They're going to tie it up.
Yeah, tied up at 4. They compete on every point. Serve, returned by Fenton. Leiden at the net, and that one's too long. Dedham gets the 5th point, take a 1-point lead.
Dedham's gone on a 5-point run here since Westwood got off 4-0, and then Dedham's gone off to a 5-point run. So they're looking to get something going of their own as well.
Yes. Serve again by Lyda Jackson. She's had the last few. Leiden at the net. Returned nicely by Sarah Walsh, and then into the net, Westwood point. Lyda had the return on the kill attempt, but then the next hit by Dedham went into the net. Now Livy Leiden on the serve line. That's a good one. It's a high return. Cross court, no good. That is out. Westwood point. A good serve just creates that chaos after. It's not just the aces, it's the chaos. If you're chasing around after a serve because it ricocheted left or ricocheted long or, you know, short, that's a really good serve. Dump play by Dedham, and that's effective. Sarah Walsh gets the point. Anna Beaumont checking in for Livy Leiden. Walsh gonna serve it. And that is no good. Westwood point. And now we're gonna see the serve come from Mimi Damien, who had herself a run. I believe it was a 9-point run in the first set.
Yep.
Outstanding. Lodovico, great job. She was running out of real estate and able to chip it over the net. Gets the point. Fantastic play to realize where you are. You got to get it over quickly before it potentially hit the official. Another good serve by Damien, and gets back-to-back points. And then we get 3 in a row with Damien on the line.
Westwood's starting to get a run going.
They are.
With Damien at the line. If she can get a little run going, give Westwood
Damien,
a cushion here.
Damien has been the catalyst on the line for the Wolverines tonight. Of course, another difficult return by Dedham. They're going to have to volley it over the net. Damien there with the dig. Lodovico setting it near side to Maroon, and that one is long. And we're going to see Fitzpatrick in the game, placing number 13, Giovanni Olivero. Those two are part of the buddy system. They keep swapping in each other. It's kind of something I've learned in volleyball. Typically, you know, the same substitutions. Reeves with the kill! Big kill by Veronica Reeves. Gets Westwood's 11th point. And Maroon is going to serve.
I believe that should be Westwood's 12th point.
I think we might need to do an audit. And that is a great cross-court kill by Tav Lodovico. Lodovico. Was that Lodovico on the serve? I just missed it, but it was a great serve. Reeves! Yes! It is, no, it's Maroon still on the line. That was a great serve. So Evan, very special night. We saw some seniors from last year's parents in the stands. And now I see 2 special seniors from last year. I see Frankie Gennari and Megan Grilly here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's always great to see. We see a lot of the alumni parents as well. You know, it's always great to see the captains and teammates of years past come out to support this team, and you'd like to see it.
Timeout called by Dedham as Westwood gets their 14th point, up 7 here in the third set, looking to close it out. As they're waving to the alumni, the Westwood bench. That's awesome. When you get alumni that come back, that means that you got a special program and that you got some good friends on the team. And that's what a team is, you know what? When they went on that run last year, it was not just the Megan Greeleys and the Frankie Gennaris that were a part of that team, and Catherine Sannel, as many others, but also members of this team were a big part of that. So it's a family, and it is a sisterhood that bonds them together forever. Samara Maroon. She's been going on a nice run here in the third set. Beaumont, another dig. She's had a ton. Fenton with the kill. Air Lulu. She just goes up and gets it.
The kills are huge for the Wolverines, and they're starting to go on a run here as well, get a little lead going. Up 15-7.
Oh, what a block by Reeves. What they're going to talk about, yeah, no infractions. Go point for Westwood. What a point there. Reeves right at the net, ready. And that one gets through. Dedham gets the point there. Cut Westwood's lead in half, 16-8.
Dedham looking to see if they can get on a run here, maybe get this back within
Chip
a
away.
few points and start to make a comeback.
Lida Jackson, serve. Fenton, oh, just a little bit long, but what an athletic play. She was tracking that down and still went after it. Oh, great play by Fenton. Able to get a hand on it after it hit the top of the net. One of the most difficult plays to make in volleyball. Westwood point, infraction by Dedham. Anna Beaumont on the line. That one into the net. Dedham gets the 10 points. Dedham server, number 9, Jamison Quinn. No, that was number 8, Lupianis. And Fenton ran out of real estate there. Jillian Landers going to hand it back off to Lupianis as Dedham is within 6. Oh, what a effort by Beaumont. Wolverines get that over the net. Beaumont again on the back line. What a game she's had. Lodovico, lefty. Yes, what an effort. It all started with Anna Beaumont, a force to be reckoned with on the back line. Got knuckles on the ground to be able to get it under the ball and get these returns, keep them alive. Lodovico. This one towards the net. Leiden got a piece of it, but Dedham able to play it. Lodovico setting it up on the far side. Fenton gets the kill. That was beautifully orchestrated where you had Leiden there and you figure she's going to go right to Leiden. No, went right over her head to a Fenton who was getting up in the air, getting after it, and get the fastball on the kill. And serve into the net.
And that's what Fenton does best, though. She's really big on those kills, and we've seen it on display tonight here. She's had a bunch of huge kills this game.
Sure has. Fitzpatrick into the net. Both teams exchange a serve into the net. Fitzpatrick coming in for Oliveira.
Westwood now 5 away from.
Now Fenton on the line. Got Westwood at 20 points, 5 away for set in match point, and that one's going to get them closer with a 21st point off an ace by Lulu Fenton. Fenton looking to run it back. It's a beauty. Forces Dedham to rally, and they do. Maroon looking cross court. Returned by Dedham. Dump pass over the net. Westwood there. Leiden at the net. Yes! Nothing better than Leiden with the kill, and then Tom Leiden with the PA. Love it. Tom taking some nice notes for the post-game write-up. Beaumont again. Chipped over by Damien. Lodovico gonna set it. Damien cross court. Returned by Dedham. Sent over the net by Lodovico, and then unable to get it over the net.
I think a net
and a point for Dedham. Yeah, it looks like it was either or. So Dedham gets their 13th point. But the Wolverines had a nice little run that got them to 22, put them up 9. Serve coming from number 3, Lyda Jackson. Beaumont gets under it. Said that a ton tonight. Kill attempt there by Maroon. That one went airborne. Dedham just volleys over the net after they get control. Leiden looking to kill. She gets it! Libby Leiden!
She's going to go to the serve line,
Yeah,
I think.
she is going right to the serve line.
With a chance to put this one away.
Yes.
2
So
points.
Mariano Rivera looking to get the close here. Great serve, and she gets the first one! The ace! And 3-ball, 2-strike count for Mariano Rivera. Livy Leiden looking to get the close here to cap off senior night. Get the set point and the match point. And she does! Livy Leiden back-to-back aces! Gets the Wolverines the set win, the game win, and the Wolverines with a big win here on senior night.
What a way to end it for senior captain Livy Leiden. I'm sure Tom, our colleague, is pretty proud right now.
Yes, fun game.
It really was.
Seniors, it was just highlighting the seniors one last time together like that on the court. I mean, they'll be on the court together in the playoffs. It's probably not going to be the combination of all 5 at once, but having all 5, the way they kind of set the tone, the way they executed out there, all of them played terrific, and what a memory tonight. We'll remember it for a while, and what a finish. The finish like that with the Leiden double aces.
It's a great way to go out for the Wolverines, and not focusing on playoffs right now, but this is how you want to end your career here for the Wolverines and these seniors. You worked hard, you worked 4 years, and have a strong finish like that, to have one of your senior captains, your senior leaders put the game away for you. It's a big way to go out, big way to win, and you couldn't have asked for a better one. And for this team, it's like you said, it's still not over though. There's still a couple more regular season games. They're on the road to end here, but then they're looking ahead to the playoffs. And with solid performances like they had tonight, and with solid performances to finish out the season, they could be knocking on the door of a home playoff game. So this might not be their last home game. If it is, this was a great season to cover. We had a lot of fun, but they're still fighting for a lot here.
Absolutely. Well, that is going to do it here from Bader Gymnasium. Wolverines, 3-0 winners They won 25-14 in the first, 25-20 in the second, and 25-13 in the third to walk away with their 11th win of the season. They go to 11-7 on the season, and they are playing their best volleyball when it matters the most. And folks, thank you for tuning in. From Evan Cardamino to Morgan Donahue. Appreciate it, folks, and looking forward to seeing you all in the next one.